Alright, today I'm having an awesome day. Got another truckload of wood chips, obviously for my back to Eden garden way over there. And yes, I am sitting down to do this because I'm tired. My back's a little sore from standing all day like an idiot. So, purpose for this video is to explain why my back hurts, or why I'm kind of exhausted. So, my second, or my, I don't know, fifth maybe, truckload of wood chips from the mulch pile. Absolutely fallen in love with this stuff. I think it's the greatest thing ever. I don't know why I never paid any attention to it before, but you know, that's whatever. Live and learn, right? I guess good thing this is only in my second real year of gardening rather than my 22nd year of gardening. So at least I caught it early. So here in my wheelbarrow, I got all this nice fine material that I've been sifting out of the wood chips with my newly made out of wood pickets, like a 4-year-old would make with, I believe it's quarter inch mesh. The reason for that is I'm sitting in the doorway of my shed. See? There's my shed right there. Here's see where the flagstones were, or still are. Well, they used to come all the way down here, underneath the feet here, and then all the way across. And what I'm doing is my eave right there has no gutter to it. And so when the flagstone was there, it would just drip on the flagstone, bounce up against the wall of the shed. And even though right now it's not making a difference, the shed's only a few years old anyways. But I figured constant weathering probably wasn't a good idea, or wasn't good for it. So I got my pile of wood chips. I figured this area isn't really a growing area yet. I have no plans for this area, but I would like to put wood chips down so that way when the water's pouring off there, the wood chips would, instead of making the water droplet splash, they would soak into the wood chips and hopefully give my shed at least another year of life. I don't know. We'll see what happens, I guess. Sounded like a good idea at the time. I don't know if it's so much of a good idea now, but I'm already almost done, so it's too late to turn around now. And I'm not going to pick all this crap up. I'm going to finish the job and go from there. The heck was he going? So I spent all day, because I'm not much of a builder at all for anything. So I didn't spend all day building this thing, but spent more time than I like. I tore apart another fence panel. Got wood chips, tore apart a fence panel, and then built this bad boy. And I've been sifting through this crap for a while now, kind of getting the pluses and minuses out of everything. And the whole deal was, since this wasn't a grow bed, I put big chips here. I take this finer stuff here and go throw it over there in my garden area. And even though it does look great, and I think it's going to benefit me, I still think it was a complete waste of time. Because after all of this was said, after everything was said and done, and I'll be done, sifting through the rest of this pile and throwing it over there, I could have easily have gone, grabbed another load of wood chips, and just laid those down. And that was it. And that'd be it. I'd probably even have extra time to sit inside and who knows, whatever. But I pretty much wouldn't have wasted all this time here. So I'm kind of, I don't know if I'm irritated or disappointed, or who cares, right? But I don't know. Maybe it wasn't a bad idea. Maybe it was. But I guess live and learn. Maybe. I don't know. I guess, what do you guys think? Should I have not wasted my time with building this? I mean, I kind of needed the screen anyways, because I do have some rocks on the side of the house that I'd like to sift through. But with the time that I'm putting into this, is it really worth it? Oh, God, story of my life. So, well, it's about as far as I made it. Getting pretty tired. Ready to go eat or something. Oh, yeah. So, I did throw a bunch lining the fence because the dogs are crapping in my garden. So hopefully I'll just, since they love it so much, I put wood chips along this fence here in hopes that they'll recognize their old crapping ground and crap on those wood chips rather than crap on my other wood chips where I'm going to be putting my food. And then eventually I will tear that down, that tree, and hopefully add several, if not just a couple, depends on how my mentality is going, apple trees. So I don't know how many I could squeeze in there. I have no idea, no clue how to do anything with apple trees. The only thing I know about apples is you buy them at the store. And if you don't brush your teeth, you can eat an apple and it feels like you brush your teeth. Oh, and then another thing, I'll kind of try and keep you guys updated. If I wasn't so lazy right now, I'd walk over there and show you. But on the other side of that maple tree right there, that big maple tree, that's a little pine that I've shown you in my other videos. But I've never really gotten up close and explained it to you. So that pine is that guy's pea pine. Yep. Every day he goes and he waters it for me. Now after a couple years of that, you can imagine it's not the best diet for a tree to grow in. So it is obviously dying. It looks like it actually has beetle kill. Because the tree's so weak now. Because all it does is just get pea. Because I don't water back here because the dogs trash everything. So the tree is dying. It's got these bunch of black, it looks like little black cocoons or little black bugs that have cocooned themselves to each pine needle. So it doesn't even look like a yellow pine or like a dead pine needle. It looks like a diseased dead pine needle now. Yeah, of course. So what I'm hoping, or what'll be interesting to see, is with this back to Eden method, with how Paul explained how everything gets so much stronger, if I can save this tree. So we're gonna see if the wood chips will either overcome the pea and bring my tree back to life, or if it will just continue to die and it's too far gone and I'll just have to chop it down and turn it into wood chips and throw diseased wood chips down for my garden. I don't know. It'll be interesting. But that's pretty much a good enough update. I'm fat and lazy. So I'm not going to get up and show you anything because there's really nothing new to see, minus the wood chips along the fence. There's a pile over here. Well, you can't see it out of frame because I'm not going to get up and show you. And that pile is what I've been sifting with this thing, taking these, throwing them over there, and then whatever doesn't fall through, I put it there. And I've only gotten to there. And my day is quickly burning off. And I kind of wish I would have just went and got another truckload of wood chips and not even hassle with this at all. I don't know, I guess. Yep, I think that's it. I'm trying to think of anything else I should tell you guys. No, yep, that's probably going to be it. Tore that panel down, getting ready to build them cold frames. And then, God, I don't even know what today is. February 6th or 7th? Yeah, I still got plenty of time. The season hasn't started yet. And I don't think even if I did build anything now, I still couldn't plant anything, even if it was like in a cold box. I had to like put a heater out here or something for it, and I'm not doing that. So, loving life here from Colorado. Hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am. And hopefully I taught you something today. Think about what you're going to do, and then think about alternatives before you do it, and weigh your options. I don't know though, because this might turn out to be good. This might turn out to benefit me more because it'll just, the only thing I can do is just add to my soil, add to my garden. It's not going to take anything away. It's going to add. And I don't want this stuff to decompose anyways. I want this to be here for several years. That's why I like the bigger pieces down here. So, and I did need that eventually for the rock. So it wasn't a complete wasted day, I guess. It just really, really feels like one. And then those two have been barking nonstop. So I've been locking them in the garage for moments at a time and grounding them. Say goodbye, dummies. Goodbye.